Hello guys, we're almost done. Now we're on to setting our sales price. Okay, we've done all our extensive calculations. Oh my goodness, DMDL, Mo, selling admin, and now we can set our selling price. So we are going to be using the cost plus method. There are different pricing methods that are out there for when a company decides to set its sales price to its customers. Unfortunately, your book just talks about internal price setting. So we're just going to use the easiest of the external pricing methods, which is the cost plus method, which basically you just take the total cost of your product. Remember, this total cost includes your product and period. So you're going to take your total cost plus your markup equals your sales price. Okay, so that's what we're working with. So let's figure out what our total, I could spell markup for heaven's sakes. Let's take our total cost. Total cost is, maybe I should write it out. Total cost, just so the reader can follow along, equals our product cost plus our period cost. Okay, markup determined by owner. All right, so total cost. Move that over. So our total cost is, we said the sum of our product cost, which we made nice and big so we could see it, plus the sum of your period cost. Okay, $58 for me. Yikes. Then we're going to add it to our markup. Now the markup is completely up to you. It's determined by you. So if you said, there's a couple ways you could do it. You could say, I want to make sure that I am earning, $15 per unit. That's what I would like to earn. Or you could back into it, right? You could say, well, other competitors selling price are offering a sales price of $65 for my custom planters. So then you just back into it, right? Minus. So that's an option that you could do. It's totally up to you. Again, if you're like, well, I want to earn $100 per month and I'm only going to be doing 4 units a month. So that means on each unit, I have to charge a $25 markup in order to meet my $100 profit that I want to make per month. You can do that, right? You just have to explain to me in your write-up what your rationale is, okay? I'll just go ahead and say 1,500. No, not 1,500. Apparently, I don't want to sell any of these. I'll say 15. I can just say that if I have $15 and I am making 4 planners per month, then $60 seems like a reasonable amount of income for a hobby, right? So I could say that in my analysis. Completely up to you. You just have to explain how you picked that number. So that gives me a selling price of $73. And maybe I want to make it even, so maybe I say maybe I want to make it an even 75. There you go. So my markup is $16.87. Right, so you can do that too. What was I going to say? So we're all done. We figured out our selling price. Now again, step back. If you remember, the first question on your project analysis is this a reasonable selling price? So is $75 a reasonable selling price for me to come to your nonprofit organization and provide you with a 7-inch by 18-inch custom planter installation? Probably not, right? And so that's totally fine if it's not reasonable. Again, you can look back and see what your high costs were and how you can mitigate those and get those down. So you can write about that in your analysis. And maybe your conclusion is, this would not be a sustainable business and this is just better left as a hobby. Or you can provide some recommendations to get it to a sustainable business. Maybe you partner with a gardener. Maybe you approach PTA associations and have them help cover part of the cost when you do the school planner boxes. Maybe you get students and parents to help, things like that. You can brainstorm some ideas. But at least I have walked you through all the calculations now. I'm showing you how to do them in Excel should you choose to do so. It's an option. You don't have to use Excel, but if you want to now, hopefully you have an idea of how to do that. So get working on that.